I'm Phil Bolton. I'm publisher of the Global Atlanta News Service, and it's my pleasure today to be with Annabelle Malins, the British Consul General in Atlanta. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Phil. My biggest priority is really all around our economic relationship. Our focus at the moment is on restoring the British economy to strong growth, and that means my time is spent on all aspects of the economic relationship, whether they're educational links, research and innovation links, or business-to-business links. So naturally, my time geographically is spent where those links are strongest. Georgia is a very major destination for British investment. There are more than a couple of hundred British companies with interests here. I'm very proud of the fact that British companies employ more than 24,000 Georgians. And we're also a big export destination. I think Georgia's biggest destination in Europe for exports. So there's an immense number of connections which I'm very keen to help support, promote, and see on to, to flourish further in the future.
I understand that our mayor, Kasim Reed, visited the UK. Were you involved?
Absolutely. We were thrilled that he found time in a very hectic agenda to spend a bit of time in the UK. And he was there looking at how British expertise could help the Atlanta economy grow. So, for example, he visited Heathrow Airport looking at some of the cargo handling to see whether or not some of the techniques that are being used there could be helpful at Hartsfield International Airport as it grows into a bigger cargo hub.
I understand that he also looked at some housing and renovation in housing with an eye of trying to improve parts of Atlanta. Tell us about that part of the trip.
He did. He went to look at a special program of the Prince of Wales called the Built Environment Programme. The Prince of Wales has supported sustainable community development, particularly in his own, the Duchy of Cornwall. And the mayor went to look at one of the communities there, which has been developed on those sustainability principles with the idea of bringing some of those ideas back into development in downtown Atlanta, particularly around the English Avenue area.
Originally, the Consul General was more preoccupied with politics than business and trade. I know that was true for our State Department and our ambassadors abroad. Now they're very much commercial officers. Has that been true for your career as well?
We've actually had a specialist agency called UK Trade and Investment, which have been the main font of expertise to support British business links and links information for United States companies that might be interested in the UK market. And they have been a sister agency, if you like, of the Foreign Office, which I belong to. In fact, with the government which was voted in last May, we've reconnected much more tightly with our UK trade and investment operations, and it's as much part and parcel of my job now, our commercial interests, as it is our political interests. Politics is still important to us because, of course, that's a very important context in which business happens, and decisions that are made in a political arena, including on regulations and so on, can have a big impact on business.
Next year will be an important year for London because of the Olympics. Mm-hmm. Will you go?
I'm not sure whether I'll get the chance to be at the Olympics themselves, but we're very keen to tell people about the Olympics. Apart from anything else, it's a terrific opportunity for new businesses that are looking for the right moment to move into the UK and take advantage of a strong UK market and access European and global markets from the UK. And we've seen a number of companies that have done just that. But it's just going to be a fantastic party. We're expecting a large number of visitors. The Olympic site itself is on time and on budget, very pleased to say, and things are looking really good for an extraordinary Games.
It made an enormous impact on Atlanta, and really was the beginning of Atlanta's awareness as an international center. What will be the long-lasting impact of it in London?
A number of people have asked that question. We've been very careful in considering what the legacy of the London 2012 Olympics will be. It's been an opportunity for us to strengthen our infrastructure and to grow new developments, housing and new facilities using green building techniques. And that's been a very important feature of all the developments around the Olympics. And of course, it is also helping to grow the economy in a part of the southeast which has been somewhat disadvantaged, and attract new opportunities to that part of London.